Y'all, them motorcycles be pissing me off because y'all know I'm recording. Like they can hear me. I'm weak. Hey girl, hey, welcome or welcome back to my channel. So today I am doing a get ready with me hairstylist edition. I wanted to come to y'all today to give y'all a little few tips and tricks on how to be a successful hairstylist, how to make 6 figures in your first year of doing hair like I did. This video may be a little all over the place because this is my first get ready with me, doing my makeup and talking to you all, so please excuse me if I seem like I'm a little all over the place, but I hope that y'all enjoy this video. I'm not gonna keep rambling so y'all can actually get to what y'all clicked on the video for. Make sure that you like, comment, and subscribe, and yeah, let's get into it. Hey y'all, so let's get into this video today. I am super happy to be recording this video because I am a hairstylist and doing hair is my passion, so any way that I can help somebody, I definitely want to do that. So today I came to bring y'all some tips and just to give y'all a little bit of insight on how my journey went as a stylist. First of all, disclaimer, you may hear kids music in the background. You may hear my son. I have a child, so there's no way that I could like not have him around when I'm doing the video. So if y'all see my son or if y'all hear some kids stuff going on in the background, just be understanding to my situation. All right, so let's get into it. I'm gonna kind of backtrack and kind of tell y'all how I became a hairstylist full time, because I was working regular jobs, baby, before I branched off on my own. So I want to say it was back in 2000. Well, I'm gonna go all the way back to 2013. I used to work for the bank. I used to work for Wells Fargo. I worked for them for almost 4 years, and the manager that I had at the time, she didn't care for our color. I'm not trying to like say, black people, but y'all understand what I mean. So she found any way to like get us out of there. Like I never understood it. Like she literally got every black girl that was in there fired. And yeah, so ever since then, like I kind of always knew that I wanted to do hair full time, but I just was scared. Like, that's something big, branching off by yourself, doing hair full time. You just don't really know like how certain days are gonna go and everything like that. So, I never branched off on my own. So eventually, after I left there, I started working for Geico, and I worked there for a few months. I thought I did pretty good working there, but when it came down to them finally saying, "Hey, you getting hired permanently," I ended up getting fired because I guess my performance wasn't, my performance and my quality calls and all that stuff wasn't what they wanted it to be by the end of my training period. So that's when, they decided to let me go. So after that, I was just tired, y'all. I was just so tired. I was like, I really don't want to work these jobs. I was calling out like I was calling out at least once a month. It was always something wrong. So eventually I decided to branch off, and the girl that I work with, I call her my sister. She had a salon. It was maybe about 30 minutes from where I lived at, and she had posted that she was looking for a salon manager / assistant. What's wrong? What's wrong? What's the matter? So yeah, she had posted that she was looking for a salon manager / assistant, and I felt like, y'all, this was my opportunity to you know, dive in or whatever. And of course I was still nervous, but you know, I knew eventually that I knew eventually that I had to just step out and do it. That was the only way that it was going to happen. So I decided, you know, instead of, you know, trying to find another, you know, full-time job, working hours that I really don't want to work, let me just go ahead and give it a try. So I reached out to her and she replied back like immediately. And she knew of me because we went to cosmetology school together. And you know, so she kind of knew, you know, my work ethic, how I worked, all that stuff like that. So she gave me a call, and when I came in and everything, I thought I was interviewing. She was like, girl, you don't have to interview, girl, you hired already. So I was pretty excited about that. That was in 2017 when that happened. So I worked for her for about a year and a half, either a year or a year and a half, until I branched off on my own. So when I worked with her, I was working as an assistant. So I was assisting her with her clients. I would do like the shampoos. I would, like when she had installs, I would braid the installs, do the shampoo, blow dry, do the install, not do the install, y'all, but do the braid down for the install for her. And sometimes even with her silk presses and stuff like that, I would press them out too, because at that point we were kind of like we were literally pretty much like the same person, if that makes sense. So when people came in, they kind of knew like, okay, it's a possibility that I may be pressing their hair out, or she may be pressing their hair out. It just really all depends on the flow. But she would still always do the finishing. She will always do the finishing results. So she will always finish them up all the time. And yeah, so I worked for her, like I said, like a year. I learned all I could from her. And what I love about her so much is that she never tried to hold me back from doing what I love. And that's one thing that you got to learn if you're just starting out and you decide that you want to, you know, train under someone, or you want to work as someone's assistant. You just need to make sure that it's somebody that want to see you win. It's somebody that want to see you grow as a hairstylist, because not everybody, you know, not everybody want to see you, you know, want to see you prosper. And I'm really happy that, you know, she was team me. She definitely, and she still is, she definitely was team me. And she always wanted to teach me what I needed to know, and was never afraid that I was going to, you know, take her spot, in which that never happened, you know. I learned all I could from her in that time frame that, don't do that, in that time frame that I was with her. And to this day, we still work side by side. You know, I finally branched off on my own, and I have my clientele. And it just got to the point to where after I finished working with her, I would work for myself after. You know, I never just gave up what I wanted to do. You know, just because I was working as her assistant, that doesn't mean that I didn't want to have my own clientele or anything like that. I wanted to, you know, I wanted to have my own brand. I wanted to have my own name in the hair industry. And I'm pretty excited because, you know, I have that now. And, you know, I'm known around here. I'm not like the biggest name in Virginia, but a lot of people, I'm daggone there close to it. A lot of people know, you know, about me and everything like that. So stop. So I'm pretty excited that I did take that route. So that's just a little backstory. I know I was a little all over the place with that. But, you know, I just wanted to give y'all a little insight on like how I began to do hair full time. I wrote down some tips and stuff like that for anybody who care to take them to take them in. That do you. These are the things that help me become who I am today. And let's make it clear, I am a 6-figure stylist. I have my first year branching off on my own. I did make 6 figures, so kudos to me. And it wasn't easy. It wasn't easy, but I worked hard, y'all. I worked extremely hard. And you, at this point, you just gotta realize and just charge your worth. That's really what it all boils down to. When you don't charge your worth, that's when you kind of get tired of doing it. You know, you have to charge your worth in order to really reap the benefits of, you know, what you like to do. So I'm gonna go ahead and give y'all the tips and tricks on what I did to become the 6-figure stylist that I am. So the first thing that I got down is to find your niche or your niche, whatever people want to call it. Find your niche. Baby. Find your niche in this industry. You definitely want to make sure that whatever you are doing, that it's something that you are good at, for one, and also it's something that, stop baby, you want to make sure that it's something that you're good at, and you also want to make sure that it's something that you can make money off of, and you also want to make sure that, you know, it just makes sense. You just want to make sure that it makes sense all the way around. So it's nothing like seeing a stylist that is all over the place when it comes to, you know, their services. And I'm not gonna go to somebody and ask somebody that do sleek ponytails. I'm not gonna go to them and ask them, can you give me a shortcut? I'm just trying to make an example. So for instance, I specialize in natural hair. My most booked service is silk presses, crochets, and extensions. Like I do sew-ins and stuff like that. So these styles is something that I'm very knowledgeable in. I can do them like with my eyes closed, to be honest. Like, I just really enjoy doing those services, and I'm really good at them. So that's why those are the services that I offer. You definitely want to make sure that whatever you're offering, you know, that you are good at it, and you stick to that. You stick to it. You do it to the best of your ability. And I also want to say, along with you know, finding your niche in the industry, please follow people who inspire you. So what I do on my Instagram, because that's what mainly my clients follow me at, and that's how they find me, I follow people who inspire me. Okay? You have to follow people who inspire you. You cannot have, your timeline can't be full of nothing. You get what I mean? Your timeline have to be inspiration, because that's just like, you know, not trying to get off subject or anything, but that's just like, you know, me wanting to be a beauty influencer or whatever, and I don't really have that inspiration on my timeline. You know, it's not going to motivate me to continue to create content or, you know, continue to influence people if my timeline is trash. Like, when I go up there, I want to see people who are doing the same things that I want to do, you know. That's just how it always is going to be. Make sure that you are following people who inspire you. And also, along with that, make sure that your circle is good. Like, the people you hang with. I have a group of entrepreneur friends, and, you know, we're in the hair industry, you know. These are the people that inspire me. These are the people you know, who get me, you know, because everybody is not going to get you. They're not going to get your journey. They're not going to understand why you work so hard, why you do the things that you do. Your circle of friends are going to have to, you know, change as well when you're, you know, when you're in this industry. It is what it is. All right, so the next tip that I have for y'all is make sure that you find a mentor. So having a mentor in this industry is super important. So when I first graduated from cosmetology school, I had, you know, that we were always taught in cosmetology school to, you know, find a mentor, find somebody that inspire you, find somebody that you look up to, that's doing what you want to do, and you know, they made it. They're there already. They already went through what I'm about to go through. So you definitely want to find somebody that you know, can hold you accountable, for one, and that they can help you along the way with, you know, with your journey. All right, so my next tip is make sure that you are open to corrective criticism. So I didn't always, you know, I wasn't always like the great stylist that I am today. It took a while for me to get there, you know, and I had to be open to, you know, what people, you know, what people had to say to me. And of course, you're not gonna listen to people who don't do hair. I mean, of course, if you're doing somebody's hair and they don't like their hair, of course, you definitely gonna have to listen to them and, you know, be open to what people telling you. If they don't like their hair, then they don't like their hair, sis. You gotta fix it. So, yeah, just be open to when people give you feedback. I'm gonna call it feedback because that's what it is. Be open to feedback, because the feedback ain't all gonna always be good, you know. And I can honestly say that I'm very blessed that out of the time that I've been working, I can count on one hand how many times I've had an unsatisfied client, and that don't even take up the whole hand. It probably don't even take up half of the hand, to be honest, because unless they ain't never tell me, I haven't had no complaints when it came to, you know, my work or whatever. But I never considered myself a perfect stylist. I never want to be a perfect stylist. You know, I strive for perfection, and I just want to do the best that I can do, y'all. I really, really do not, you know, aim to be perfect with everything. Like, I'm gonna do my best, and I'm gonna make sure that I give my best, okay? So yeah, make sure that you're open to corrective criticism, and always try to be a better stylist than you were the day before. You know, just always try to, you know, be better day by day. Just be a better stylist. So my next tip is, and this is probably one of the most, I ain't gonna say it's one of the most important tips that I can give y'all. If y'all don't take nothing else from this, please take this in. When you give your client an experience, okay? It's nothing like going to a stylist and it's just like, okay, come sit here. Let me do your hair very quick. And then let me take your money, and then that's it. No, sis. We're not doing that. We're not doing that. And that's why our industry is very, very underrated. That's why people don't take us serious. They don't take our industry serious. And that's because we ain't even taking ourselves serious. We got to do better. Like, we have to do better, y'all. Like, and I'm tired of it. I really am. Like, I be seeing so many times these stylists that's, you know, just taking these people money. They're not showing up for the appointments, and just so much. Just so much. Give your clients an experience. Give them a reason to want to come back. Give them a reason to say that this, like, this whole, what you want to call it? this whole thing that, you know, hairstylists are unprofessional, that, you know, hairstylists don't really care about the clients. Hairstylists just all about the money. It's a scam. Girl, it's so many things that they saying about us out here. And it's sad, you know. And to be honest, I understand why they're saying the things that they're saying. Because we ain't taking our job serious. And it's not even a job at this point. If you went to school for it, you got your license for this. This is a career. You made the decision to make this a career for you. So at this point, when you made that decision to make this a career, you should have made the decision that this is something that you need to take serious. And I don't play. Y'all don't play about my behind the chair experience. I do not play. You know what I mean? Like, I do not play. You know, so we definitely have to give our clients an experience. And what I mean by that, when they come in, greet them. Act like, even if you not happy to see them, act like you are. Shoot, we fake for these men sometimes. We fake for people around here sometimes. You can fake for your clients if you need to. Y'all, they only gonna be there for a couple hours. So do what you got to do. Put a smile, you know, put a smile on your face, and do what you got to do to make sure that their experience is great. You know, make them want to come back. Make them aware of, you know, the things that they need to work on when it comes to their hair. You know, you have to show them that you care. You have to show them that you care, because that's why they coming to you. They coming to you for a reason. They ain't coming to you just because. They came to you because they seen something that you've done, and they want to experience that too. So give them a reason to stay and give them a reason to come back. Right, y'all, so the next tip I got is, why did I sound real jolly when I said that? I'm weak. So the next tip that I got is continue your education beyond cosmetology school. So there are so many people out here that offer classes on, you know, new styles that's coming out. The trends change every year, y'all. And more than every year, it changes all the time. So you want to keep up what's going on, like, in the hair industry. That's how you make your money. Because it's new styles that come out all the time. It's new techniques also that come out. So don't be cheap when it comes to your education and your career. You got to spend money to make money. Any entrepreneur that's probably watching this video know that you got to spend money to make money. And that even includes spending money on educating yourself to be a better stylist. You can't just depend on cosmetology school to get you where you need to get to. That's just the start, you know. Cosmetology school is the start to your career. And after that, everything else is on you. You have to, that's in your hands, baby. You can't depend on the school no more at that point. Y'all, them motorcycles be pissing me off because y'all know I'm recording. Like, they can hear me. I'm weak. But anyway, yeah, so you have to invest in yourself. Take classes, and it ain't cheap either, okay? Because I took a class. I'm about to start doing the micro links and eye tips. Well, I do them now. Like, I haven't fully launched the service yet, but I took the class. I'm certified in it, and you know, I'm about to start offering that service to my clients, so I'm really excited about that. And that class won't cheap. That class was almost $800, baby. But it's worth it, because you got to think about it. That's one service all alone. The amount that I paid for that class is how much, probably a little more. The service is going to be that amount. So you got to think about that when you are, taking ongoing classes after you graduate from cosmetology school. You know, you're going to get that money back. It's okay. You're going to get it back, sis. So another tip that I got for y'all is to always work on your timing. Timing is so important. Time is money. I know y'all heard that phrase before. Time is money. And that's true. You can't be all slow taking 3-4 hours. For instance, if you're doing silk presses, you can't take 3-4 hours doing somebody's silk press. That's just too long. You got to change your speed. Got to be better than that. And I'm not saying like right away you have to be fast, because there's no way that when you starting off that you're gonna be fast. But your time, every day, your time needs to be decreasing by a minute or two. Every day. You know, until you get to that point to where you like, okay, so this is a good amount of this is a good timing for me for this service. You know, like for instance, for my silk presses, it take me, depends on like the person's hair, an hour to an hour and a half to do a silk press. And that's why my clients love coming to me, and that's why they come back, because they know they're not gonna be in the salon all day. This is not in the back of the day when we used to go to the salon with our mama, our grandma, and all of them. When we used to go on Saturday, we had to take our snacks, we had to take our lunch and dinner, because we gonna be in the salon all day. No, we is not doing that no more. We is not doing that. We getting these people in and out, and we gonna enjoy the rest of our day, because we got lives too outside of working. Okay? So get these clients in and out, decrease your speed, whatever you got to do, and get these people in and out. And make sure you're being accurate with your service, okay? Don't just rush and do their hair and it look a mess. Make sure that it still look good and your timing is still good, okay? All right, y'all. So another tip that I got for y'all is, if y'all see me looking down, it's because I'm looking at my people. The next tip that I got is to dress the part. So I'm not even gonna lie, I'm still struggling in that department, because y'all, some days that I go to work, I be looking like a straight up bum. I'm not even gonna lie. I'm not even lying to y'all, because I be tired for one. Like, I don't be wanting to get up and get cute. Like, sometimes I get up, well, most days. Most days, but I've been trying to do better. Like, sometimes I'll do better and then I'll fall off, then I do better and then I fall off. But I need to be consistent with that, because I noticed that when I get up and I get cute for work, I just feel so much better. Like, I just feel so much better. And now that I changed my schedule to come in earlier, it's just really hard for me to do it. But I'm definitely going to get back to doing that, because like I said, I just love how I feel when I get up and I get cute. All right, y'all, my bad. Did I look a little bit closer? Did I zoom in or something? I think I look a little bit closer. I guess this is fine. Sorry, y'all. I ran out of memory on this memory card, so I had to go in and delete some stuff. So I think the last thing I was talking about was dressing the part, and I was kind of letting y'all know that that was a little struggle for me. So I am going to be working on that. Okay, I'm going to commit to work on that. I'm not going to say that I'm going to do it every single day, but I'm going to give it my best. I'm going to give it my best. But yeah, be creative. You know, show your creative side when it comes to, you know, you dressing. Maybe it's, you know, you may like to wear fedora hats. You may like to wear, I don't know, lace. I don't know. You know, red lips. Like me, I love red lips, y'all. Like, and I always wanted that to be kind of like my signature thing. Is every time people see me doing hair pull, I got my little red lips on or whatever. We gonna get there one day. So I have a few more tips for y'all, and then we gonna be done. So I'm almost done with my face. It's looking pretty good. I'm gonna go ahead and give y'all these last few tips, and we gonna close out this video. So the last section that I got, well, the last tip that I got is like kind of like, it's a whole section all in itself. This is very important also, and that's why I wanted to save it for last, because it's, like I said, it's one section, but it's a lot of bullet points under that one section, and that is branding yourself as an individual. So y'all know branding is so important. Like, if you don't do nothing else, you gotta stand out. Baby, you gotta stand out. Okay? Because ain't nothing like going to, it ain't nothing like, you know, being in this industry and you don't really have a name for yourself. I don't know. This thing getting dark. I don't know what's going on. I hope y'all can see me. Yeah. So it's nothing like being in this industry and not having a name for yourself, okay? You have to brand yourself. And I'm going to give y'all a few tips on how to brand yourself. First of all, take pictures. Take plenty of pictures. Make sure that you have a ring light. They sell them on Amazon for $20, $30, $40, $50. How much ever they cost. My first one was a gift to me. And after that, I paid, I have like 3 different ones. So I paid for the other 2 on my own. I never paid over $100 for my ring light. Now, they have ring lights that cost over $100. But, baby, you got to do what you got to do when you first starting out. You ain't got to get nothing all expensive. They all work the same just about, for real. So, you know, you go get what you can afford at that time. They got cheap ones. So let me go ahead and finish this up real quick, y'all, and I'm gonna come back and give y'all these last bit of tips. Let me finish this up real quick. I'll be right back. All right, y'all. So I am back finally to finish out this video because I feel like I've been gone for probably like an hour, but it's all good though. I had an important phone call, so can you back up a little bit, please? Yeah, I feel like my camera is a little crooked, but let me go ahead and tell y'all the rest. So the last thing that I was talking to y'all about was branding. Make sure that you brand yourself because branding yourself is very important if you want to stick out in this industry. You have to be creative when it comes to branding yourself. You can't just be, stop, baby, stop. You can't just, you know, think that you can just be regular. Don't post anything. The world that we live in now, social media matters. I'm not really big on social media, but, you know, I had to, you know, suck it up if I wanted to grow my clientele. I grew my clientele tremendously, y'all, on Instagram. Instagram is where 95% of, well, I would say 90% of my clients find me from Instagram. And sorry if this is moving a little bit. My son, he's literally right here beside me. So if y'all see the camera moving a little bit or a little crooked, please excuse me. But yeah, so 90% of my clientele came from Instagram, and like the 10% or how many ever percent after that is like word of mouth and stuff like that. Like a lot of people find me through other people and stuff like that. But I'm gonna post my business Instagram on the screen, so make sure y'all go follow me because my work is really good up there. I also recommend, if you're not good on social media like me, to hire somebody to do that for you. I hire a virtual assistant, and she actually helps me. Hold on, baby. Hold on, y'all. Please forgive me. I gotta get my baby situated so he ain't. Okay, there you go.
There you go. There you go.
Here.
There you go.
There you go.
There you go.
So I had to hire a virtual assistant to help me with my social media because I was finding that I'm not really good when it comes to balancing multiple things. And with me trying to do YouTube, with me trying to do my little personal influence in Instagram, with me trying to work out, with me trying to, well, with me being a mom, with me going to school, with me working, y'all, all of that, doing all of that is really hard. And then having to keep up with a social media, y'all, it was hard. And then I found out when I wasn't posting consistently like I should have been posting, my following was just, it wasn't growing like I really wanted it to grow. And also I wasn't getting the clientele in like I would normally do when I would post, because if people don't see you, they're not going to know that they need to come to you. So you definitely have to make sure that you keep up with posting consistently and stuff like that. Yeah, so you definitely want to make sure that you post consistently, because that's how you're going to get the people in the door. So yeah, so take pictures. Make sure that also when you take your pictures that you're not, make sure you get your ring light. We talked about that at first. Make sure you get your ring light, and also after you take the pictures, make sure that you know, do your editing and all that stuff like that. Just don't post it. Make sure that your work actually looks really good. Make sure that the pictures that you post looks flawless. Okay, they look flawless. You don't want to just post anything, because you want people to know that you take this serious. You know, you take pride in your work, and you know, you want to, you know, give out good results. Also, another thing that I want to tell y'all when it comes to taking pictures and stuff like that, please make sure that it ain't a whole bunch of distractions in your background. It ain't nothing like you trying to show somebody a hairstyle and you got trash bags in the back, you got your back bar where you keep your shampoos and all that stuff at, your countertops look dirty, you got dirty clothes probably laying around. I don't know if y'all do hair out of the home or if y'all in a salon, but just be mindful of what's in your background. Make sure your background is clean, so when people are looking at your pictures and all of that stuff like that, they actually can actually see what's going on with the hair without all of that other stuff in the background distracting them. Don't nobody wanted to see all of that. When it comes to you building your brand, you got to come up with like this certain type of aesthetic that you want for your, you know, for your brand. So it could be like a certain color. Like with me, for my hair business, my hair page, I have earth tone colors, and I'm gonna try to like put a few pictures of my acuity and my my Instagram, and like some of the templates and stuff like that that I post, well, that my my social media manager posts on my Instagram. A lot of stuff that she do for me, I'm gonna make sure that I, you know, put some inserts in there, and I'm gonna also put some inserts of like some of my work and stuff like that, so y'all can kind of see, you know, what I do on a daily basis. This channel is for beauty, but I also want y'all to see what I do for a living. Like, this is what I do. I'm a hairstylist. This is something that I'm very passionate about, and I love doing it. So I want to be able to show y'all this side of me, as well as the beauty side of me, and the, you know, Tonka do hair, Tonka do makeup, Tonka, you know, she wants to be a beauty influencer. I want y'all to see all of that, but I also want y'all to see what I do on a daily basis, and that's be a mom for one, and also I'm a hairstylist. So I definitely want to bring all of that to my channel. And yeah, I think that was it. Oh, last but not least, y'all, and I don't even know how I even forgot. Please be yourself. Please be yourself, because everyone else is taken. Okay? You may see somebody and you're like, oh, I love what they do. I love how they do it. I like how she do this. I like how she flip that hair up. I like how all her videos are recorded the same way. And I want to do my videos like that. I want to unwrap my clients and have them swing around just like the way she do that. I want to do that. Please don't be a copycat. It's okay to get inspiration from people. And I know y'all hear that all the time when it comes to anything. It's okay to be inspired by people, but you don't want to be a copycat. You do not want to be a copycat. So make sure that you be yourself. Enjoy the process. Enjoy, you know, enjoy doing the work. Enjoy being that awesome stylist. Enjoy the time you have with your clients, because when I tell you, your clients is a big part of you, you know. And to be honest, you will be a big part of them, because they trust us with a lot of information. Okay, sometimes we be their therapist, sometimes we their counselor. Girl, let me tell you, we a lot of things to these clients. Sorry y'all, I had a call coming in. So yeah, so we're a lot of things to these clients, so just enjoy the process along the way. And I know this video seemed like it was a little all over the place, because sometimes I tend to stumble over my words and stuff like that, but I'm starting to get a little bit more comfortable with doing like these dedicated sit down videos. It's not easy for me, which is crazy because I like blogging, but I feel like with blogging you don't really have to be so, you know, strict. But yeah, so I know it was a little all over the place, but I hope y'all enjoyed it. I hope that y'all got something from this video, and I can't wait to do another one for y'all. If it's anything else that y'all want to know, or if y'all want to see any if y'all want to see like videos of like day in the life videos of a hairstylist, anything like that, make sure that y'all comment below. Like this video, comment under this video. Let's chat in the comments. Let me know you know, if y'all are hairstylists, how long y'all been doing hair, where y'all located, you know, if you got any concerns when it comes to the hair industry. Let's chat it up in the comments. So yeah, so let's get acquainted. Yes, so as always, thank y'all so much for watching my video. Hopefully you if you are not subscribed to me, that you are subscribed now, because what you waiting for? Okay, so yeah, so make sure you like, comment, subscribe, and I will see y'all in the next video. Bye.